Sean Sewell with Engearment.com. Got an awesome review for you on the new seamless classic mid boots from BOGS. These are based on their tried and true boots that I've had in my truck for years. Got those guys right here, and they have improved it by making them seamless. There's really no points of failure. In this video, I'll show you sizing, features, functionality on these boots. Let's get into it. First, we'll start with sizing, which we always do. I'm a men's 11.5, 11 3/4 really in most brands. They do even numbers on these. This is a size 12 on this boot. See right there, size 12, boom. And it is made with their Ulex material. It's a natural rubber, 5.5 millimeter thickness, rated to -40 degrees. Now I've never tested it to -40, but I've tested to about -15, -20 on this pair right here that I've had for 6 years. They're still going strong. I keep this in my truck at all time. And they have been great. I've done winter camping, which is what we're doing tonight, doing some winter camping. I've shoveled many a driveway. I've hosted many nonprofit beacon bashes, and just pre and post split boarding missions. They have been great. So these lived in my truck up until about a month or two ago when they sent over these. So these are a little bit lighter weight, maybe because there's no seams. Again, rated to -40, waterproof, 100% waterproof. The insoles are a rebound insole, so you get nice comfort all day in your feet. And they're easy on, easy off with the little stopper right there. You can easily just step down on that, pop the boot off, and get back to being cozy in your house or cabin or wherever you are, yurt maybe. What I like about these, they're simple. There's no shoelaces, there's no boa, there's nothing to break. There's nothing to really fall apart. They're just really well made and they're seamless. There's really no failure points. They're kind of self-cleaning. I don't think I've ever actually cleaned these guys. I just get them in the snow. I've hosed them off a few times if I get into too much mud. But they're kind of, you buy them once and you just use them until you stop using them, I guess. But these ones, these are 140 for the mid. I believe there's one taller and there's one shorter. So this would be the short version right here for comparison. And again, I would not go hiking up in the mountains with these, but if I had to go shovel the sidewalk or the driveway, or go walk the dog or dogs, or go milk a cow, or for what I'm using it today, you know, camping on snow. It is snowing right now, which is beautiful, finally. So yeah, for those kind of activities, or going to the ski mountain, or going, you know, backcountry split boarding, backcountry skiing, like these are great boots to drive to the mountains and then put back on afterwards and keep your feet nice and dry. It's not necessarily waterproof, breathable material. It's just 100% waterproof. So again, I would not go hiking in these. I would not do a backpacking trip with these. But for these uses I mentioned before, they're fantastic for them. And again, they're in whole sizes, so keep that in mind. I sized up to 12, and I'm glad I did, especially if you're planning on wearing a thicker wool or yak wool or alpaca wool sock. I'm fans of all those wools. And yeah, they are the new and updated BOGS seamless classic right there. 140 for the men's this height, and a little bit less for the short and a little bit more for the tall, as you would expect. Hopefully seeing these and how I've used them and comparing them to previous versions of them is helpful. If it was, a thumbs up, you appreciate it. If you want to see more content on more winter gear, consider subscribing to our Engearment YouTube channel. I'm Sean Sewell, the owner and director of Stoke for Engearment.com. Pleasure to be of service to you. If you got any comments or suggestions or any insights on the boots, feel free to put them in the comments below. We do check those comments and we do reply as often as possible. Until next time, take care.